everybody, my name is Zyke, and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's, everybody. Again. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Find Love or Die Trying. I am your host, Zyke, and let's get right to it. This is the part 7 of this video. Let's get to it.
I walked down to the kitchen where the girls were having a breakfast.
So, how was the date? Yeah, tell us.
Tara was furiously scribbling down notes with the title War Plans in bold. Wait, what? In bold? War Plans? What is she up to?
It was really quite nice. We actually made this cake and the cookies yesterday together, Julio and I. I hope you all enjoyed it. They're amazing, Violet. Thanks for making it for us. Thank you so much. They're so delicious.
Tara scribbled, War of attrition is likely not an option. Okay. I guess they're all stepping up their game. Well, Tara's stepping up her game. What is she planning? She sometimes scares me. Alright.
What are you writing there, Tara? Nothing. So how come there's cookies batter everywhere? No matter where I look, I can see batter on every surface of the kitchen.
It wasn't just the batter. Violet and I knocked over quite a few things in our firefight.
That's... You sure it was just baking together?
I thought it was more than that. I charted as if I was heartbroken.
I gotta hand it to you, Violet. I didn't think you had it in you. Hubba hubba. Wait, no, nothing like that. Like that happened? Nothing like that happened.
Allie and I laughed and I made finger guns at each other. Yeah, no, nothing like that happened, okay?
I don't get it. That's because you're a good person, Yui.
That's true, so it's better if we don't tell Yui, okay? Yeah, sorry, you're too innocent to know this kind of stuff.
I think what Allie is trying to say is that Violet and Julio...
No! 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 Allie stuffed a cookie into Scarlett's mouth before she could finish her sentence. Thank you, Allie.
Wow, these cookies are pretty useful. You gotta teach me how to make these sometimes, Violet. It would be my pleasure, Allie. Oh, teach me too. Why should Julio have all the good stuff? Huh?
We spend the rest of our morning fooling around in the kitchen. Alright. Morning, Julio. How'd you sleep? Pretty well, considering how you edit the footage. That keeps me alive. Drunk. That sounds like a win-win to me, if you ask me. Yeah. Can you believe it? We're already on the 6th day of the show. Is it already? Time sure goes by fast. No kidding. Anyways, it's time to wrap up phase 2. You just need to go on a second date with your last soulmate candidate. It shouldn't be too hard, no? Please, don't jinx me. Break a leg? Seriously, actually breaking a leg would be a lot better for you than messing up today's date. Not helping, Cat. Time to get today's date started with none other than my third soulmate candidate, Allie. Alright, Allie.
Alright. Howdy, Julio. You ready for round 2?
No rollerblading! No rollerblading! No, I'm not ready for round 2.
I figured you might want to hang out somewhere where rollerblades don't work.
Thank you. God. Yeah, because last time, Well, let's just say I made it out alive, luckily. I spent all night dreaming of the next chance I could use those two little death machines.
Then I think you'll love what we've got in store today. There's no wheels where we're going.
What do you mean?
You'll see. Follow me. First, I'm gonna need you to close your eyes. I'm
not sure I like where this is going.
Nothing to worry about, Julio. I'll be right next to you. I'll be right next to you the whole time.
Because that's always gone well?
Hasn't it?
No, it has not, really. I've closed my eyes and now I'm stuck in a TV show. So, yeah. Allie moved behind me and covered my eyes with her hands.
Now, let's just keep walking forward. Trust me.
Right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't somewhat enjoying this. My heart skipped a beat when she wrapped her arms around me. I cautiously took a step forward after. First, I felt dirt, then sand, then water. Wait a minute! Am I in the ocean? Oh, wait. Is she gonna drown me? Are you trying to make me drown myself? Of course.
Of course not. Though, I have to admit, this does look a lot like how they kill people back in the day. You're gonna want to take a really high step forward next or it's gonna hurt.
I raised my right leg as high as I could, then stepped forward. Something clanged like metal. Next, I brought over my left leg.
Keep your legs closed for just a second longer. I just gotta do one thing.
Allie let go of me and took a few steps forward.
Brace yourself.
Wait, what? Are we in a boat? We're in a boat! Oh shit! I was knocked off my feet, but the sudden movement and opened my eyes on reflex. Whoa! That's actually really nice art. Water sprayed onto my body as I struggled to regain balance.
All aboard the SSST Allie.
When and where did you get a boat?
Pretty cool, right? I found this baby in the back of the mansion this morning.
You just found it.
Anyway, I asked Kat if I could take it for a spin. She said that as long as we stay within a few clicks of the island, we're good, or the engine will automatically shut off.
What could go wrong? So I thought, why have a joyride around the island? What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
There's no fun in thinking that, is there? So why bother?
Why indeed? Though the person stuck on a life or death dating show, we cruised around the island for a while, taking notes of the different buildings covering the island. The mansion seemed so small from way out here. Hours flew by as we cruised around. Allie took a deep breath and sighed. You okay, Allie? You don't seem as chipper as usual.
I guess I'm a little homesick. It's nothing to do with you, I promise. I'm just worried about my old man.
I'm sorry. Wasn't your father...
Yeah, he's long gone. You know, the old story about New Asia. I'm talking about Bill. He was a good friend of my dad's, and he's taking care of me and a whole lot of other kids.
Sounds like a cool dude.
You sure have a way with words, don't you, Julio? I don't dwell much on the past. It just slows you down.
I couldn't agree more.
Is that the amnesia talking?
Who knows? She laughed as she put her hands tenderly against my cheek.
I'm more worried that he'll get himself into trouble if I'm not around to keep him in check.
What's he like?
Let's just say that a lot of how I act is from him, but I'm much more restrained.
Oh, so if I ever meet your old man by any chance, yeah, I'll probably be dead. For sure, I'll probably be dead. For sure. If you're like this, I guess I wouldn't survive even a single day hanging out with him. Oh my god, I'm actually repeating the same thing he said. He says the same thing. I guess me and him actually do have the same mind.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing at all. Really. Allie made a sharp turn to sudden force almost threw me out of the boat. Hey, what was that for?
Oh, nothing at all.
I couldn't help but smile at her. She was practically shining when she had that devilish grin. I'm sure he's doing fine, just Allie. I'm sure he's doing just fine, Allie. He's probably watching right now just to make sure you're safe.
You're probably right. Now that I think about it. He always wastes the day watching shady reality TV shows. Which gives me an idea.
What's that? With one hand on the wheel, Allie turned to me and kissed me on the lips. I kissed her back. It felt like lightning was running through my veins. Holy shit! Right off the bat. The boat started to rock back and forth and more uncontrollably, but we didn't stop.
That's got to give Bill a heart attack. Seriously, what kind of father lets their daughter go on a trashy show like this? I
couldn't help but laugh.
Whatever. It's been a fun ride so far. And here's to the next one with you, Julio.
She kissed me again, sending the boat into erratic frenzy. We spent the rest of the day together cruising around on the boat till we ran out of daylight. Oh shit. Right off the bat, I guess. I'm feeling a little bit of the late night munchies. Guess I'll go ahead downstairs. I walked to the kitchen and opened the fridge. Sweet! There's some leftover cookies that Violet and I had made together. I grabbed a few and wolfed them down. Delicious. Delicious. Oh, it's cat. Fuck. My cookies. Got a case of the midnight munchies. I figured I'd do my civil duty and help finish the cookies Violet and I made. Right? Only a good Samaritan would finish all the cookies, so no one else would have to make that sacrifice. I'm just too good of a person, I know. It gets me in trouble sometimes. Anyways, I've been meaning to talk with you. What's up? How'd your day with Allie today go? I'll say awesome this time. I'd say it was awesome. It was pretty great. That there's never a dull moment with Allie. I'm just scratching the surface, but I like what I see and I really want to get to know her more. Interesting. That's good. Allie's pretty out there as far as people go. I can see why she'd have a hard time opening up. But from what I saw today, I'm sure if she opened up to anybody, it'd be you. People thought she didn't have much of a chance here. I guess you two are proving them wrong. I guess so. Well, that should be enough footage for today. Thanks, Julio. You'll be happy to know that phase 2 of the plan was a smashing success. That's great to hear. No kidding, the Love Square it's got viewers on the edge of their seats. You've actually broken the record for rating on a killer dating game show. It's not as niche as it sounds. Do I get a plaque for that? This has to count for something somewhere. Oh. We don't have it printed yet, but I prepared you a tombstone in advance if you're looking for a souvenir. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Kat. Let it never be said that I am anything but supportive. Anyways, we're on to phase 3. It's pretty much the same as phase 2 except with the third date this time and one caveat. With that, what's that, Kat? Yeah, what is that? I'm sure you've got a favorite in mind between the 3 girls you're dating now. If you want to maximize your chances of getting out of your life, save the best for last. It gives audience something to look forward to. Sounds good to you? Makes sense to me. Alright, good. That's all for today. I'll see you later. Night, Julio. Good night, Kat. And thanks for your help till now. Kat, I realize I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. Guess I'll call it a night. I walked back to my room. Time to get some shadai. Alright, we're back to our dream or whatever this is. So, what's this supposed to do? Scarlet? Oh shit, we finally revealed. Is Scarlet the love of my life? I don't get it. Alright.
It's only a prototype. But technical details aside, you can think of it as a memory rewriter. So it rewrites
memories?
pretty much. Think of it like a surgeon's scalpel. With it, you could make someone forget things as big as who they are, or something as small as a specific conversation.
So if you use this on someone, anything's fair game? You could erase anything you wanted?
Exactly. Well, maybe it's not only a scalpel, since it comes with a reset button. It's sad though. This was supposed to help people after the war. I was supposed to help people after the war.
I'm sorry, Scarlet.
Don't worry about it. I may not be able to help them, but it doesn't mean I can't help you and your partner escape from this madness.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wait. So, my partner, so it's not Scarlet. Scarlet is not my partner. Okay, so it hasn't been revealed yet. Scarlet's just here helping me. Okay. Thank you so much. I know you're taking an incredible risk for us. That honestly most people would never.
Don't mention it, Julio. Don't mention it, Julio. It's what I do. If they manage to trace it back to me, then I'll accept whatever comes. It'd be the first time I help somebody in quite some time.
Scarlet.
The boat is just past the woods, behind the rocky enclaves, near the bench. It won't be there forever, so act quickly. It'd be suicide to go for it during the day, so I recommend heading there near midnight.
Thank you, Scarlet. You sure you don't want to come with us?
Someone has to stay here to help the people that fall in the spider webs. You
don't have to be so noble.
I envy her, to get to leave this place with you. But someone needs to stay here to do what's right.
Damn. That was old. Okay, we're at the beach again. Alright. I guess all of us are here?
A beach scene? Seriously? Not only gratuitous, but oh, so predictable. Oh, come on. It's the beach. Don't be so negative. I guess you're right. It's not every day you get to go to the beach. Are you alright, Tara? You've looked better. Wait. You've looked better. Tara?
Tara was practically crawling on the beach sand like a zombie with one arm. Oh right, I forgot. She's an indoor kid.
Sunlight, my worst enemy. We meet again, you piece of shit. There's some shade under the beach umbrella. Over there. Over there, Tara. You look like you could use it.
I swear I never seen Tara move so fast. Holy shit. She really ran that fast?
Let's go in the water, come on.
Scarlet grabbed Violet by her hand and pulled her towards the water.
But I didn't bring anything to change. Now that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off.
You up to join them?
I'd be crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing's first.
Allie pulled me in with her arms and kissed me passionately. Oh shit!
It's harder when the other girls are around. You think they saw? Oh.
I couldn't stop my jaw from dropping. I'm pretty sure you made every girl that's here jealous. And you're probably a target. Probably.
The look on your face is priceless. My god. Try to keep up.
Ellie ran to join the other girls in the water. I smiled and followed suit. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach. Okay. So, let's get right to it. Cat! Morning, Julio. Let's kick off phase 3. Hopefully we can wrap this up quickly and you'll be back to your old life soon. I better be. As nice as this island is, it's gilded cage. You'll be able to go back to your old life, that's a promise. Well, unless you make a mess out of your next 3 dates, I can't help you there. But assuming you do, you'll get to leave here with one of the 3 girls you're dating now. But first, it's time to pick which of them you'll be going on a 3rd date with today. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to go with Scarlet on this one. Yeah, Scarlet? Can't say I'm surprised there. You're 2 birds of a feather. Here's to helping you both have a day you'll both remember for a change. It's funnier when you're not an amnesia. Wait, what? It's funnier when you're not an amnesiac. What is that supposed to mean? I found Scarlet in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book with a pile of books next to her. They look worn as if they've been read over and over through the years. Hey there, Scarlet. What you reading?
Hi, Julio. Just an old fairy tale.
Really? I'm surprised you read something that would throw science out of the window.
I'm a woman of varied taste. I quite like these stories, especially this one.
Which one are you reading?
It's called The Princess of Everanda. Really, it's silly. I doubt you'd be interested in.
Try me. I smiled at her. She smiled back at me in kind.
Okay, I don't see why not.
Oh, so she reading manga. She reading manga. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. She reading manga. Oh, okay. What's it about? All right, what's it about? Tell me, Scarlet. Tell me.
There's a young girl, Nera, who was the princess of the kingdom of Everonda, which was far, far away from civilization. Unlike other princesses before her, she had no time for politicking or parties. She spent all her time building all sort of gadgets for her family and her friends, like a robot dog that would eat vegetables they didn't want to eat. Oh, I gotta try my hand on at this sometimes.
Scarlet giggled like a child.
Nera has a blissfully happy childhood. She even falls in love with a commoner named Aloria. Aloria? Though her kingdom would never approve of their relationship, Nera and Aloria never failed to see each other in secret every night by the crooked trees in the western forest. But those days don't last one day. One day, her mother, the queen, is taken by a witch, never to be seen again, and Nera is forced to become the queen at the age of 16. In her mother's absence, Nera does her best to lead the kingdom, and for years it prospers. She likes no other leader they've had before, but secretly she wants to leave. As queen, she has no more time for the things or people that she loved with all her heart. She cries every night alone, but she knows she can't. Too much responsibility falls on her. Then one day, Nera is cruised by the same witch that took her mother and forgets everything. Her name, her family, her kingdom. Everything except for Loria and the desire to leave. And so she leaves and no one in the village ever sees her again. I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but thanks for listening till now.
Aw, come on, believe me. Scarlet, oh, come on, believe me. Come on, believe me, Scarlet. I want to hear this to the end. Tell me. Especially because you like it so much. Yeah, I'm actually really interested in the story. Frick this TV show. I want to know more about the story. Tell me. I looked deep into her eyes, and I could tell just how much she loved the story.
Well, there's really not much left, but Nera and Aloria live a wonderful life in a neighboring kingdom for many years. But one day, she remembers everything and rushes home, worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees her people have been ruled by the very same witch who took her memories, and that her people no longer prosper the way they did under her rule. In anger, Nera confronts the witch on the border of Everonda. The witch takes off her cowl, revealing herself to be Nera's mother, the last queen. Nera's mother gives her an ultimatum. She can return to ruling the kingdom, but she can never leave again. Or she can leave now and never come back. And that's where the story ends. You never get to know what the choice never makes. What she never made.
That's quite the cliffhanger. I want to know what happens next.
Believe me too.
I stay in the kingdom. I would stay. I'd stay in the kingdom.
Why is that?
I mean, I can't just let my people suffer like that. But I would never let Aloria go. I'd find ways to make it work. Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, I just wanted to test that. I thought I wasn't recording my audio. Sorry, forgive me, people. Forgive me. Alright. Alright,
You're real romantic. You're really romantic, aren't you? I love these stories ever since I lost my memories. I'm sure I don't have a kingdom or anything, but sometimes you wonder, you know.
yeah, I get the same feeling too. That's just life, you know? You just have to keep moving forward.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. I'm really happy that you're the one I get to move forward with, Julio.
Me too, Scarlet. There's no one else I'd rather be with right now here. Right here now. And speaking of right now, there's somewhere I want to bring you.
Where's that?
I'll give you a hint. I've been thinking about this place ever since you mentioned that you loved fairy tales. Oh, you take her to a restaurant. That's actually perfect. Great idea.
Oh my gosh. There's turtles down here. Turtles?
She was practically dancing around the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile. I figured the Ocean Palace just might be your thing. Scarlet practically jumped onto me and squeezed the life out of me in a death bear hug.
This is wonderful, Julio. Thank you so much. You've made everything so special in ways I honestly couldn't believe. But you did it.
And this is just the beginning. Scarlet. We're in this together. I held Scarlet and kissed her on the lips. It was like an explosion of passion. A passion had set off on fire as she kissed me back and wrapped her arms around me. Always.
Always.
We spent the rest of the night enjoying a lovely dinner in a place straight out of a fairy tale, with nothing but love in our hearts and laughter and smile on our faces.
I can't wait to leave this island with you, Julio. I've never been this excited, this happy since ever. You make me feel like I'm living a fairy tale. You know, I've got an idea of how we could spend tonight if you're interested.
And what's that? Yeah, what is it? Wait. Am I gonna get it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am about to insert it. Probably. Let's see what she says. Let's see.
I'll show you why fairy tales were written by adults.
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, she is horny. Horny. All right.
Okay. I'm about to get it tonight. Alright, and just like that, that's my last day with Scarlet. Time sure goes by quickly. I thought I'd find you here. Why is that? You tend to come out of here when you're lost in thought, is all. You thinking about how the show's almost over, am I right? I was actually thinking about that as well, in real life. How do you know? Lucky guess. Well, it's not over yet, so don't let up just yet. Speaking of which, how was your date with Scarlet today? Awesome. It was the best. My connection with Scarlet was one of a kind, and there's no one I'd rather have besides me and than her. Wait. I'd rather have besides me than her. Being married to her would be like a dream come true. Aren't you a romantic, Julio? Aren't you romantic, Julio? But I'm happy to hear that. If it's you two, I'm sure that whatever you two face out there, you'll be fine as long as you stick together. And if she stops turning people into zombies, yeah, that's a conversation we have to have. I'm gonna make her sign a prenup. Freaking, I'm gonna be telling her, no turning people into zombies. No turning people into zombies. And I take all my money. Don't forget, that's... Oh, what? What the hell? Don't forget, that's in the prenup. Anyways. Wait. So, how am I predicting this? I swear, how am I predicting this? I'm predicting what they're about to say next. It's kind of weird now. Anyways, I ask you if you were thinking of choosing her at the end, but I'd rather wait and see how it plays out. You going to stay out here for long? Nah, I'll probably be going back inside soon. I'll keep you company till then. I figure you might want to have a conversation with someone that won't get you killed if it's not TV worthy. Thanks, Kat. Don't mention it. You know, I'm curious, Kat. What's up? Let's say I knew I was screwed, that there was no way of me getting out of here alive. That the only way left for me to survive was just to run. Would you let me escape? Of course, Julio. Thanks, Kat. That means a lot. It's no big deal. We stayed out for a little longer. We called it a night. I'm lucky I have someone I can trust on my side. I woke up with Scarlett in my arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have officially did it. I have done it. I have landed the plane. I have did it.
After talking with Kat last night, I asked Scarlett to join me for one more midnight walk. And we ended up talking for hours. Morning, Scarlett.
Oh, you're awake. Hi there, Julio.
She was clearly half asleep.
I want to invent something that puts this moment into a bottle forever. Then I repurpose a factory, produce it. I love you.
She dozed off as she embraced me in her arms and held me tight. We must have stayed there together for over an hour, but I wish I didn't pass by so fast.
I'm so happy, you know.
Why is that?
No matter how this show ends, we won't be alone. What more could I ask for? I was terrified before, but now I know everything will be alright.
Couldn't say it better myself, Scarlett.
Anyways, Kat wants you to go on a date with someone else by now, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Don't worry about it. I've got an invention. Oh wait, shit. Fuck.
I've got an adventure to deal with them later.
Wait, you got wait. You got an invention. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, nothing. See you later, Julio.
Wait, you better not turn none of them to zombie monkeys or monkey zombies, okay? Please do not turn them into zombies. No more. Morning, Julio. you'll be happy to know your third date with Scarlett yesterday was pretty well received. Not the highest rated we've had so far, but enough to give us more room to keep going. Sounds good enough to me. For your next date, make sure you pick someone who you think is the audience will respond well to. Though at this point, I think you're in a pretty good spot either way. Without further ado, which soulmate candidate is going to be next? Is it going to be? I actually was thinking about this a while ago. And I have chose Allie. Allie! To be honest, I'm not sure if your dates with Allie are really dates or more of just trying different kinds of transportation. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Let's get those cameras rolling. Alright. I found Allie by the beach, or more accurately, she came running to me.
You are not going to believe this, Julio.
What's that? Cat. Alright, who took my keys? Wait, keys? Allie, what did you do? You've got 10 seconds before I take out 4's paycheck. Oh, don't do this to 4. Oh, come on!
We'll walk and talk. Come on. Well, let's walk. Maybe more like run like hell. For's not going to be happy when he finds out that whatever. Come on, let's go.
She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her into the forest clearing nearby. What's going on?
You're not gonna believe what I just found.
What's that?
Well, I was wondering how to top the 2 previous dates when I stumbled upon... Wait a minute. It's better if I surprise you. I'm gonna
have to close my eyes again, right?
I love how fast you learn things, Julio.
She was singing as she covered my eyes with one hand and pulled me along with the other. She pulled me along the step by step. I can't say I wasn't enjoying it. Is this a staircase? It feels like metal beneath me. In the middle of the forest? Huh.
Just a bit more now, alright? You can open your eyes now.
Alright. Oh my god! What did you do? How on earth? We were inside a small plane, the very same one I'd been rudely awakened in my first day ever. Here. Okay. Turn it on! Let's get the fuck out of here!
Let's leave! Leave! Leave, woman! Leave!
How did you even...
It was just sitting in the forest, so I thought, why not, right?
So, I have so many questions. Yeah, I really do have many questions. Wait a minute. Are you planning on... No! Allie! No! Without even bothering to answer me, Allie rushed into the cockpit. Yep! She's gonna fly this thing. Oh, crap. Here's to hoping that this goes better than the rollerblades.
I wonder what this big red button does.
Oh god. Get me out of here.
I ran for the door.
I ran for the door, but it was already shut tight.
And away we go.
The engine of the plane roared. As we took off, I slammed into the side of the door. Oof.
Come on, be honest. You were thinking the same thing. You put a big, juicy red button there, completely unattended, and you expect a good citizen like me not to press it? You're bonkers.
You've got a point. You got a point. But do you have any idea how to fly this thing? Wait a minute. If you're talking to me here, and who's flying the plane?
technically nobody, but
Crash. Oh shit, we crashed already? The right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. We hit it hard enough for it to be slightly deformed. Oof. I slammed into the wall yet again.
well, we didn't need the wing anyways. We still have the other one. Exactly like kidneys.
It doesn't work like that. Forget killer dating death shows. Forget Damien and Kat. Allie was going to be the death of me. I tried to run to the cockpit, but it was all I could do to stay upright as the plane teared back and forth.
I'm just kidding, I've got this.
Allie ran to the cockpit without breaking a sweat. Meanwhile, I did my best impression of a ball and the pinball machine. Alright.
Alright, I got this.
The plane seemed to stabilize in a matter of seconds. Oh god. Oh thank god. I really thought we were gonna crash. Oop.
Oops.
Once again, the right wing of the plane smashed into a tree somehow. It was bent. It was bent back into the original shape.
Not so bad if I say so myself.
Alright, that was dumb luck, and you know it.
And now for the moment you all been waiting for.
We started gaining altitude slowly at first, then faster and faster, higher and higher. Before long, we were soaring high above the trees. Helly yelled out in triumph.
Woohoo!
I joined it and yelled out with glee.
It's a pretty great feeling, huh?
Not dying in a ferry plane crash?
Flying free without it. Flying free without it? What's the point of living?
You talking about freedom or flying?
Why not both? That's said, there's another reason I flew us up here.
What's that? What's that, Allie?
This is the only place I could find on this island that wasn't bugged. No one can eavesdrop on us here. And sorry for the turbulence, but without it, they might have heard me disable the bug in here. Believe me, I looked for a safe place as hard as I could. That's why I got the rollerblades and the boat earlier, to find a safe place to talk as fast as possible.
Oh shit. Allie, you know? I'm guessing you know what the show is really about then.
Unfortunately, yeah. What a bummer, am I right? Unfortunately, I don't think you do. And I can't risk telling you everything either.
What? Why?
Believe me, you're better off not knowing.
What? Allie, what are you hiding? Who are you, really? I have a feeling Allie may be a detective or an FBI. I mean, she got that strength, she got that running speed, she got everything. I have a feeling that she actually is somewhere of a agent. She might be a secret agent.
Look, we don't have too much time before we'll have to land this thing already. This thing's almost already out of fuel.
Sure enough, we all had already started descending.
Please, just trust me. I'm on your side, Julio. I know there's so many lies going around here, but I really want to help you get out of here. Though, I have to admit, it wasn't on my to-do list at first. It's a good thing you're so cute.
Huh?
I'm kidding, jeez. Do you trust me?
I trust you. All right. Of course I do. Of course I do, Allie. You know that.
You won't regret this. I promise.
So what can you tell me?
There's no time. Long story short, there's something on this island I need to find. There's something I need to find that the people I work with need. It's life or death, not for just you or me, but for countless others. I came here to save you all, and I won't give up until I have. Though, at this point, I've done all I can. It's in his hands now.
Whose?
No time to talk. We're almost back in range of the island, recording their work. No matter what, don't tell anybody what happened here. Not even a little bit. Not even if you think you can trust them. Are we clear?
Crystal. The plane flew lower and lower.
Alright. We're about to be back to the recording zone. What else? Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That's not really a problem, really. That really doesn't limit it much.
I guess not.
After we landed, Kat scolded us for taking the plane. Kat and Allie seemed to exchange more than a few uneasy glances as we got off the plane. But luckily, nothing came out of it. Next, the production staff separated Allie and I it took like Kat had arranged something special for the two of us. All I was told was that I wasn't allowed to see Allie until evening. Apparently, that's the nicest time to film. Till then, the production team helped me to look the part of the romantic novel protagonist. I was dressed to the nines. I must have sat through a few hundred protagonists and interviews before they told me it was time to see her. But it was worth it. Wow, even for this island, this place is fancy with a capital F. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, man. I broke one plate here and I'll have to pay it off for the rest of my life. I mean, welcome to the Ocean Palace. Allow me to show you to your seat. Tu gestured at me to follow him. We'd only taken a few steps when I saw her, and when I did, I couldn't help but crack up. You know, I kind of expected you to be dressed up too, given all the shit the crew put me up through.
What's the point? What's the point? It just get ruined.
How would you get it ruined?
Oh, you'll see. Come on.
She reached for my hand. I put mine in hers with a smile on my face. She pulled me along with her towards the door. Whoa. We stumbled against the table, which knocked a plate onto the floor. It promptly shattered into a million pieces.
In case you were watching, Kat, that was two.
I knew I should have. I knew I should have just been an accountant. Poor two. She laughed as she pulled me along with her to the outside. The night air had never tasted so fresh. Each breath for air as we ran along the road made my worries and fears just disappear. Eventually, we ran all the way to the beach.
Come on.
She tightened her hand and pulled me along with her to the water. Wait, just a... she laughed like a maniac as she cannonballed us into the ocean. My first instinct was to swim back to the surface, but then Allie put her hand against my face and looked deep into my eyes. She smiled and kissed me passionately. It was as if time had stopped. A few moments later, we went back up to the surface. I figured you could
use a fun distraction from everything that happened earlier.
Was she doing this for me? I never knew what to expect with you, you know?
And you never will.
It was a night to remember. After my date with Allie, I waited around outside till the time I expect to see Kat, but she never showed up. I guess she already has enough footage for today. Might as well try to find her. No one's here. Looks like the snacks from before are gone too. Oh, hey Tara. Not here either. Kat was at a table writing something down at a frantic pace, with one hand against her head. Hey Kat, what's up? Oh, hey Julio, I didn't see you there. How are you doing? That depends on what you're anonymously writing. You look just like someone who just realized I was dead meat. Oh, this? Don't worry about it. Somebody's dead meat, but it's not you. Yay? I'm just kidding. I'm just fixing up some of the balance sheets Tu was working on. Being an accountant was really never in their cards for them, despite what they say. Sit down. I'll be stuck here for a while anyways. Sure, sounds good. I sat next to Kat at the table. So, how'd today's date with Allie go? Well, if you count that we almost crashed a plane. She knows about the whole truth about the show. She took me to the beach. Actually, first we went to a restaurant, then we went to the road, then we went to the beach, and then she jumped me to the ocean, and then we were kissing. I say it was a 50 out of a 50. No, it was awesome. I probably shouldn't tell the whole truth, but enough of it should be good. It was awesome. I don't know how, but the more times I spend with Allie, the better it gets. Being married to her would make every day an adventure, and I like the sound of that. Yeah, an adventure where you're probably gonna die. 80%. Sure. I'm sure it'd be an adventure, but the jury's out on if they I'm sure it'd be an adventure, but the jury's out on if it's one you'd walk away from. Yeah, that's true. But I can see that she makes you happy, really. That counts for a lot of nowadays. Though, you might want to start wearing body armor if you want to stay that way. Anyways, you've done great till now. I don't know if what you've said to each of the girls really is true, but don't stop now. You just have to get through one more day, and you'll be able to finally leave this place. And you'll tell me what my old life was like? Of course. I mean, if I didn't, where would you go even? Fair point. You look like you've got something on your mind. I'm just thinking about tomorrow. You've been getting the best ratings I'd ever seen. I just hope it's enough. The rating requirements for the last date and the last day are the highest. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Don't worry. I've made it this far. Nothing's going to stop me from making it to the end. I hope so, for your sake, Julio. So when I'm out of here, what are you going to do? Are you going to move on to the next killer dating show? I didn't know you were my career coach. Eh, you want to know my 5-year plan too? I get the feeling the 5 years from now you'd rather not be here. There is no plan. I'm just taking it one day at a time. That's really all anyone can do in this crazy world. Anyways, I gotta get back to work. Good luck, Julio. You'll need it. Thanks, Kat. I'll see you later. Night. Tomorrow's gonna be my last date. I'll need all the rest I can get. Guess I'll call it a night. The performance is coming to a close. The actors and actresses come out one by one, ready to take their bows. I would clap, but I'm waiting for you, and only you. Actor. I don't know who's an actor, really. Could it be Allie?
Huh, well, this isn't the worst place I thought I could wake up yesterday.
I'll take that as a compliment. She laughed and pinched my cheek. Wait a minute, was she sleeping with me?
Well, it's been a blast, Julio. I've some more cruising around to do, and I think you've got another date on your plate today.
Yeah, that's how the show goes. Sorry. She was gone before I even had a chance to finish. That woman is a force of nature. Okay, so she was sleeping with me. So Scarlett was sleeping with me, and then the day after that, it was... And then that day was Allie. Okay, good to know. Damon, you're running out of time, kid. You're running out of time, Kit Kat. Oh, this asshole. It's going to be fine, just watch. Yeah. Good morning, Kat. Good morning. Morning, Julio. How'd you sleep? Pretty well, thanks. You bet you did. That bed is worth more than your life. Kat, that reminds me, why can't the staff have the same kind of beds that Julio has? Do I look like I'm made of money? You literally own this island. If I give the staff beds, that the next thing they'd ask is a minimum wage. No thanks. He walked away. So how about that 5-year plan, huh? So yeah, I was actually about to say that myself. Maybe the brothers were onto something with the whole accounting thing. Anyways, it's time for your last date with your last soulmate candidate, Violet. You ready? It's time to make or break. I'm ready as I'll ever be, Kat. Then without further ado, lights, camera, don't get yourself killed. Okay, cool, thanks. Are we listening to... Huh, this is actually like, what? This feels like 1950s songs. Really, it really does. It's very nice. Very nice. I found Violet in the same place I met her. She was taking out a fresh batch of cookies from the oven. Morning, Violet. I slid next to her and grabbed one of the cookies in one smooth motion. Ow, hot! I flung the cookie into my mouth anyways. Worth the pain. Damn, that was delicious.
Wait a moment, you silly goose. You never failed to make me laugh, Julio. I quite admire that. I did
a mocking bow with my arms behind my back and put on my best fancy accent. The pleasure's all mine, Mildy, my lady.
Stop, you.
I wolfed down another cookie. Hell yeah. I think I'm turning a little bit into Allie. I think I'm turning a little bit to Allie.
You do know those are for sharing with everyone, right?
I'm part of everyone. What's the problem here? We laughed together at the bit we were performing.
That reminds me, Julio. What's up?
What's up, Violet? It's
It's come to my attention that this show will be ending quite soon.
yeah, it is.
Oh. Oh, do do cheer up, please. I don't intend to feel sorry for myself. Instead, I want to use the time we have left here to do something I've always longed to do.
And what's that?
What I want is to go on a date, the kind that normal people go on. The kind that I've only read about, having a picnic, watching a movie at a theater, long walks on the bench, even something crazy like a paint night. What the fuck is a paint night? And then we can watch the sunset go down together and it'd be fun. It'd be so romantic.
Her enthusiasm was adorable. She was practically bouncing around the room like a ping pong ball. I think we can make that happen.
Can we now? Which one?
Why not all of them? She got the most beautiful smile. Damn.
Really? You've got to be kidding me.
You can count on me. Violet, I'll make it happen.
Yay.
She did it. She did a little cheer and dance. Gosh, I can't stop smiling. I can't stop smiling looking at her. That said, I have no idea what to do. I guess this will be a tough and go. It
wouldn't be fair if you figured out everything. Let me handle this picnic. Let me handle the picnic.
She pulled out a basket from behind her.
Care to join me in a lovely outdoors?
I wouldn't miss it I wouldn't miss it for the world, Violet. We walked outside for a while, then settled on a lovely spot with a nice mix of shade and sunlight for our picnic. The way her silver hair caught the sunlight, it was enough to make you believe in Angel. So, she was so beautiful.
Dig in. I've brought plenty. Please don't hold yourself back.
I've got to be the luckiest person alive. Lucky and a little bit of bad luck because I probably might die if this doesn't go well.
Save that talk for after you try this. I'm letting you have the first bite.
Should I be worried? Wait. Yeah, should I be worried? I smiled as she mock pouted. Just kidding. She laughed and smiled as soon as spoon fed me a delicious egg roll. Actually, I would like to try an egg roll. I'm actually hungry. I'm going to Panda Express!
Ladies and gentlemen, Zyke has left the room and went to Pen Express, actually. He really did. Alright, that's a cut for one. That's a cut. Zyke? Oh, I guess he really did left. Dumbass! And I am back.
Alright, I am back. Alright. Called it. I'm the luckiest person alive. Not just because the food's delicious, but because you're here next to me, Violet. You've made this week so special. I feel
the same way, Julio. And there is more where that came from.
You're absolutely right. I've got something prepared for just the two of us next. You owe me one, Julio. Huh? Oh wait, did I? Huh. We enjoyed the delicious food and conversation over the rest of the afternoon. We walked back to the mansion, hand in hand, smiling all the while. Next stop, the only movie theater on this island.
I didn't know we had a room like this in the mansion.
I'm not surprised. Taro's pretty territorial about this room from what I've seen and heard. But right now, it's our very own private movie theater. I have a feeling we had to tie up Tara. Or we had to get our new console or something. I did a little jazz hand at the TV. Violet clapped as if I had just put on a performance of a lifetime. I made a dramatic bow, then took a look at what movie we had in store. Let's see, we have romance, fantasy, medieval movies, war movies, a few superhero movies, and last but not least, a horror movie. I'll put a romcom from what Violet was saying earlier. This would definitely be her favorite. I started the movie, then went back and sat next to Violet with my arm around her. The story was about a girl who moved to a place called New York to become a writer, falls in love with a boy she met there, and eventually realizes her dream and her love. It wasn't anything special, but Violet was thoroughly entranced for the whole movie. Me, I was more entranced by her. After the credits rolled, Violet practically burst into tears.
This was the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life. My whole life.
Then how about we take a scene you like from the movie and turn it into a painting?
Oh my gosh, you didn't.
Just wait right here for a second.
Okay.
I had no idea where to find art supplies, but I knew if there was anyone who could, it was Kat. Kat, I think you know the sitch. You got some nerves putting this together at the last minute, but I like that. But I like that about you. Yeah! And you got some nerves putting me on this show, bitch! Four set up everything. They need the paint night in the main hall of the mansion staff. Oh man, I just finished my shift. Even better, you've got free time. You've got free time for this. You're not gonna get paid for none of this shit. Poor guy. And we started painting the canvas in the main hall. Violet and I think I'll paint a picture of Violet and I watching a movie together. A scene from the movie. I would think of, yeah, this would go good. Violet and I watching the movie together. This counts, right? What are you painting, Julio? I'm painting a picture of us watching the movie together. It's the most beautiful scene from the movie, you know? I'd be ashamed not to capture it.
You are quite the flirt. You know that. But I like that about you.
Her smile could melt the coldest heart. So, which scene are you painting, Violet?
I'm drawing the scene where the girl runs out in the rain to tell the boy that she loves him. It was just so romantic.
She sighed like a love-struck teenager. I could tell she was putting her whole heart into her painting. She captured the scene perfectly. As for me, let's just say I was more focused on making the people have the right number of heads, and she was working from there. An hour or so later, we finished and compared our final artwork. I'm pretty sure mine would be trash. Perfectly trashed. I think it would be a stick figure. Mine would be kind of similar to a stick figure. She's an incredible talented artist. Me, not so much. That was embarrassing, but man, it was worth it just to see her smile and break into laughter. Her laughter was interrupted by a gurgle from her stomach. Mother
would punish me for so much. Mother would punish me for sure if she heard me make that sound. But who cares now?
Violet was unstoppable at this point. Is it time for dinner?
I do believe so.
I volunteered to cook, but she wanted to go back to the restaurant that we went to on our first date, so we did. Apparently, she was trying too hard to be prim and proper back then and didn't actually get to eat as much as she wanted. She ate up a storm, almost literally almost. We spent dinner wolfing down delicious food without a care in the world and laughing about scenes in the movies and our little artsy adventure. Then finally, we went for the long-awaited walk on the beach. We held hands as we walked along the ocean. The waves of the ocean seemed to play music for us as we skirted by. At times, we talked without end. At other times, we enjoyed each other's company and warmth in silence. Either way, we were as happy as we can be. We talked about how the past, the present, and future were so different than before because of each other. You know,
Julio, if you ask me to marry you right now, without a doubt I'd accept. I know it sounds quite crazy, but to say that in such a short period of time, but I just know.
She kissed me passionately with everything she had. We fell together onto the soft sand of the beach. Well, will you marry me, Violet? I looked at her and saw the most beautiful smile from the most beautiful girl there was. I know the final ceremony tomorrow, but I want you to know how I feel. A moment passed. It felt like my heart was trapped in my throat.
Of course. I know what I said, Julio.
And then I saw something I'd never seen before and would never see again. Oh shit. The sky outside rapidly turned from bright blue to black, as if it were water being drowned on the darkest ink. Then the bright sun in the sky went out like a candle in the wind, as the warmth of the beach sand disappeared in an instant. Please collect the cast. The experiment is complete. The last thing I saw was Violet screaming as shadowy figures grabbed her from behind. A second later, and I couldn't even see my hands reaching for Violet, desperately trying to pull her back to me. Wait! No! Don't do this shit again! Don't do this shit again!
Cat, you asshole! Asshole! Bitch!
Then I felt somebody grab me from behind. No, not somebody. There must have been several people. They forced me to the ground and cuffed me behind my back. I screamed, but there was no sound. I couldn't hear anything, not even the sound of waves. I tried to fight, but there was no way out. I screamed for Violet, but her to run as far as she could, but I heard no response. Then nothing. We're back. Alright, people. Let's end it right here. Let's end it right here with this cliffhanger. I hope you guys enjoyed part 7 of Find Love or Die Trying. And I'll see you guys later.